Christian adoption agencies in the UK say a law designed to protect gay rights is keeping orphan children from having loving homes. Nearly every Christian adoption agency has been forced to close after resisting the government's equality laws. The legislation's aim is to prohibit discrimination on grounds of sexual orientation and requires adoption agencies to consider same-sex couples as potential parents. But Christian agencies say they can't comply because they believe homosexuality is incompatible with the Bible. However, some agencies have managed to remain open, including the Cabrini Children's Society, after rebranding themselves. Chief Executive Terry Connor says it's been a very challenging process.
It has been difficult because any rebranding exercise is difficult, and it has been a question of convincing our supporters that we were still operating in much the same way as we always have done in terms of the services we were delivering.
Connor is also concerned that those who most suffer from this are the increasing numbers of orphans awaiting adoption.
I think it is a worrying time. Statistics have decreased in recent years, and that is worrying because there are at any one time over 60,000 children in public care.
But Mike Judge from the Christian Institute believes this is a clear case of discrimination against Christians standing by their beliefs and seeking what's best for the children.
Well, this is yet another example of Christians being sidelined from public life. Remember, it was Christians who pioneered adoption work in the first place, and it's faith-based adoption agencies now that have done a remarkable job in finding loving homes for hard-to-place kids. And sadly, it's the children that's going to suffer the most from this.
Meanwhile, the equality law has cost Christian doctor Sheila Matthews her job for making a stand against homosexual couples being able to adopt, because she said children up for adoption are best placed with a father and mother in a stable relationship.
I became increasingly uncomfortable about approving same-sex couples, and when I asked to abstain from voting on these cases, I was dismissed from the adoption panel.
Matthews, who recently lost an appeal, is also concerned that it's the children who are paying the price for the government's stand on gay rights.
The Christian adoption agencies were doing a fantastic job in working with harder to place children, and I think it's a great loss they're not being able to continue doing this work.
So as the government defends its gay rights legislation, Christians like Dr. Matthews will continue to make a stand for their beliefs as they fear the long-term consequences for these children awaiting adoption. Peter Wooding for CBN News, London, England.